Well, we all know what a fantastic circuit this is, but let's have a look at this car in detail. This is my TS040, an evolution of last year's car that won the championship. You can see they're pretty stunning cars from the outside, these LMP ones. Under the current regulations, they're a little bit narrower than they were last year, with a little less downforce, all focused on efficiency. That's the name of the game in this category now, and modern motorsport in general. The rear wing, the aim is to try and keep it as low as possible. You want to keep it out of the airflow as much as you can, especially at races like Le Mans, where it's all about that fast straight line speed down the long straights. Working back through the car, you can see you've got the shark fin. That's there for a regulation. Personally, I think they're not quite as pretty aesthetically as they used to be when it used to come down without the shark fin, but it's there for safety. The outlets for all the airflow, to try and speed up the airflow through the car towards the back. And that journey starts from the front of the car, which we'll get to now. It's nice and clean, this car at the front. Bit of a different concept on the nose compared to the competition slightly, but different teams have different philosophies, and it's all about trying to keep as little drag as possible on the car. And then all bits on the car like these flick ups are really important. They help to channel the air around the wheels that are rotating. They always cause the most friction and disturbance to the airflow, so it's all about trying to get it away from that rotating wheel. So that's the outside of the car. Let's have a look at the inside. This is the driver's office. It's pretty tight and cramped in there, and already got my seat in, so the smaller drivers like me have to have a seat insert. It's quite hard to get into, and yeah, the driver change is really important in these cars, to do it quickly, efficiently, and make sure that you're comfortable, because you're in here for a long time, around 2 hours at a go, that you'll repeat later in the race as well. And yeah, so first thing, steering wheel, pretty close to the driver. As you can see, it's quite cramped in there. You've got a lot of controls on there. You've got your gear paddles like normal, up on the right, down on the left. You've got your wiper and your light flashing on the bottom paddles, pit lane limiter on the top right, and your main multifunction in the middle, with your traction control at the bottom, 2 dials at the bottom. This is our one and only air vent, so the airflow comes from the front of the car through this tube and then blows directly onto the body, but you can see it's guarded by the steering wheel, and it's really not enough airflow for the drivers for the hot races. No air conditioning in these cars at all, so on a hot day we're in here sweltering, and yeah, it's pretty sweaty work. This is really, I'd say, the heart of the car in terms of power. This is the electric power that sits right beside you. It's about the same weight as I am, and it's about half the power of our car comes from the electric. So in LMP1, obviously a hybrid class, so a lot of your power is coming from the electricity, and in the beginning quite a scary concept to think that you're sitting so close to something so powerful and full of electricity, but yeah, we're more than used to it by now. So that was a tour of the TS040. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, obviously this race for us in Japan's all about the fans here and the support for Toyota.